This video tutorial is going to be a little bit more about kits, also known as bundles. So within Luminous here, you are able to create kits one by one if you'd like. You can come up to the top right and click create. And how to create a kit is going to be underneath this product type. I can come in here and specify a kit. You can see here you still fill out a name, a SKU, a category, but you are now also able to include the components that go within the kit. So a good example of a kit may be a 3-pack of t-shirts, 3-pack of shoes, whatever it might make sense for your business. Oftentimes we get the question of how do I differentiate between what's an assembled product and what's a kit? A good rule of thumb typically is a kit is something that when an order comes through, I can grab a green t-shirt, a blue, a red. It's something that's typically just done upon fulfillment of the order. Whereas like a bill of material or assembled product is usually pre-assembled and it goes through some sort of process that changes the product completely. So that's a key distinction to keep in mind when setting up your kits versus if it's maybe an assembled product instead. Now, a couple other things with kits inside of Luminous, if we were to take a look at a couple here, in terms of inventory, the inventory displayed of a kit, it'll show the maximum number of kits that can be produced based on the inventory of the components. That's what'll get pushed to your sales channels. That's what'll show here on a dashboard like the SKUs page. That is something important to note. When the sell comes in, it'll deduct one of each of these components here. It'll also help with the forecasting side of things and your sales reporting, because in most reports, it'll show these sales recognized by the component, which is extremely useful. Now, in terms of importing these kits in bulk, you can come down here and click tools and then click imports. And right here, there is this import master SKUs. We're gonna go ahead and click on that. If I export a template, something important to do on this initial import is if you are including kits, you're gonna wanna go ahead and underneath this type column, you're gonna wanna change the product type to a kit. So that is really important because then when it imports this, it'll recognize this as a kit. Now we just need to add in the components for that kit. This can also be done through an import. If we come back to the imports page, there's an option here that says import kit. We can come in here. I can download an Excel template. Once I download this here, we can see here that we can include the kit SKU. This will be the SKU that we just imported in that initial import. And then we can also include the component SKUs underneath this kit. Please note that these individual SKUs will have to be created in Luminous prior to this import, but this is where you can include the SKUs included and also the different quantities included. If you have more than 2, like the template suggests, you can copy this over, and continuing this naming convention, you can add as many components as you'd like in this import. So that's how you create kits in Luminous. Thanks.